Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Frag Fight. Tonight's main contenders are, in the red corner, Versace L'Homme 1986 Formulation, still hitting hard, one of the main powerhouses from that generation. In the blue corner, new contender to the game, 2019 Formulation, normally found in bargain buckets and online discount shops. But can it still hit hard? Let's take you over to the ringmaster and see who's going to be the winner of this bout. Hi folks, thanks for coming to my channel again and having a look. Cheers. So why make a video about a fragrance I've already covered in my signature fragrance video? Because we always hear in the fragrance community online about new formulations compared with the original and how they don't compare. And me being a skeptic, thinking, well, is that right? Is that old? Is that mainly because the older bottle lost some of the water content, making it stronger, so that people that have got it left saying, wow, it's much stronger? Or is it just in our memory? So I wanted to look a bit deeper. So why not start with a fragrance that I know probably the best out of any, Versace L'Homme. This is my latest formulation bottle here. So I scoured the internet and I managed to find an original vintage. First of all, I wanted to do a colour comparison because they always talk about the green original version, and my memory kind of thought, yeah, well, yeah, okay, but is it any greener than this one? I don't know, but you can't really tell. It doesn't look any different in here, but of course the density of the liquid is not as much as here, unless I emptied this out into another one of these. I'm still not convinced over that. I think sometimes the pictures, if you pull up pictures of any perfume, because of the contrast, the saturation, it's different. So memory, photographs, it may have been darker, it may not have been, but I can't put that to bed to rest yet. Now, a couple of hours ago, I sprayed the 1986, can you see this? Oh, I've got that, ha ha. I actually had to write it on this so I could remember. The 1986 formulation on this hand, and the latest formulation on, can we see? God, this is hard to do. You have to be a contortionist. So you can see on there, I sprayed it on that hand. Now, first impressions, bang, there was a big difference straight away. I was shocked because when I sprayed this on, my memory hits back as it always has done. I just thought, wow, that smells great. When I put the original formulation on, and it's been on for a couple of hours, I suppose, it really was a lot different, a lot smoother, less alcohol. The notes hit you straight away. With this, you did get alcohol for a little bit. It's funny how the memory may change your perception of things, because when I sprayed the original formulation on first, I got that powerhouse straight away. Bang, bang, bang. And I thought that's what I got when I sprayed this on, because when I do spray it on, I kind of do get that. But in a direct comparison, when I sprayed it on a couple of hours ago, straight away I got those wonderful citrus, lemon, basil, petitgrain top notes. Fantastic, really lovely. No real alcohol, just hit me, bang, like it should do. Great punch. And this one, I was expecting the same. So I sprayed that further up my arm here, and was expecting the same, but all I got really was alcohol with a citrus smell. It developed within 5 minutes. First round has to go to the 1986 original formulation. About an hour after putting the fragrances on, I thought, let's have a smell, let's see the difference. And when I did smell it, it was still a very rich, vibrant, lemony, zesty fragrance. The mid notes, the cinnamon was coming through. I was quite impressed with that. Still smelled a lot of basil in there, very Italian, as you expect from a Versace fragrance. This one, it had settled down. It straight into the base notes, really. So the tonka was coming through. I can never smell vanilla, but I perhaps can understand it in comparison to this one now. So it had settled down. The newer formulation had settled down much quicker into its base notes than the original. So that kind of leads me to believe that it's not quite as complex. All those notes are not in there. You haven't got the journey, the progression from the top, middle, and the base notes. So the third and final round the base notes. Wow. I'm going to do that live now. Oak moss, real oak moss in there. I get a much more flowery tonka still. There is vanilla in that one. In the original one, I can smell that. Labdanum and leather. A lot of leather, really nice leather. I talk about in my other video about tan Italian leather shoes. It smells a different sort of leather, a richer leather. It smells like real leather. Very light, really blended well together. You can still smell the top notes and the mid notes within there. Lovely. Now, my favourite is starting to totally different smell. I get they're the same perfume. This could be a fresher flanker of the original. It still has that. It's definitely not as strong, even though still pretty much of a big hitter. I think more of a good left hook than a straight right cross. But yeah, not so lemony there, but still a fresh top note. Still a leather and a mossy, woody base note, and still a flowery centre. So it's there, but it's not such a complete fragrance as the original. As this original formulation is such a beast, I'm going to have to read out the notes to you. I can't remember all these at my age. We're talking the top notes of lemon, petitgrain, basil, pimento in there. And you do, just at the back of your throat, you get a little took a chili or smelt something a bit spicy. So that's the spice in there, that's good. The heart of it is cinnamon, cedar, woody, patchouli, sandalwood and rose. Since I've been smelling a lot of fragrances, I have definitely found that I'm developing a more sensitive nose to picking up things. I was told that would happen and I kind of didn't believe it, but I really am now smelling things in fragrances that several months ago I wasn't. So a little bit of rose in there. The base notes, oak moss, leather, labdanum, tonka and vanilla. And that vanilla smell is definitely in the original. I don't smell it much in the reform at all. You definitely can smell those woods working throughout, the cedar, the sandalwood. It is a leather fragrance. Do I still love the latest version? Yeah, I really do love it. In fact, it's a much fresher version. I think an easier one to wear, but I would love a bottle of this. This is delicious, and I'll be looking around for a vintage bottle. I think I'm going to have to pay the money. This is brilliant. Very cheap. You'll get it in a bargain basement. £20, $20, $25, $30. I'd say between 20 and 30. Still a really good fragrance. Some people say it smells a little bit like wee. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It smells to me like all my memories wrapped up in one. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. More videos coming. In fact, I've got to get a move on. I'm a little bit behind. I want to make some more videos. I want to do some more like this. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. It's nice to do that in comparisons between original formulations and the newer formulations. I'd like you to put some comments down. I wonder if you have any experiences where the newer formulation is better than the original formulation. That must be out there. Surely companies don't always change formulations just to make them worse. I don't understand why they do. So the winner of this match, I hesitate to say, it's got to be the original formulation. In this case, richer, blended better, more complete. It doesn't detract from the latest formulation. It's still a lovely fragrance and a lot better than some of the stuff that is going out that just smells like someone's burped a gin and tonic onto you. So please put a comment. It would be fantastic if you put a like, and please subscribe. That would help me out a lot. From me, Jason Early, smelling the frags, doing plenty of other things in my bucket list. Remember, let's give it a spray. Smell good.